When you can see that you were not able to see, you will be capable to do that you thought you will not be capable of doing. What does that mean? We believe we have free will, and we go through life reacting to situations, reacting to people, and just feeling the victim of circumstances. What I found studying different ancient civilizations and Kabbalists is that they say you've been reacting to the same situation for many lifetimes. So right now you find yourself trying to manifest something, trying to get something that you think is going to bring you happiness, and you want to transform because you hear somebody says change your assumption, and then you find out you have to very hard fight against yourself because you've been reacting in the same way for 20, 30, 40, 50 years, and you didn't even realize that, and now suddenly you hear an internet and they make you believe in 2 seconds you can change that. It's not impossible. If you do some meditations, deep meditations, then you transform your energy, you can do it. My name is Nancy, and I am a mindset coach, and I help people to transform their lives by releasing and destroying their problems in the seed level in the metaphysical plane so it won't happen again. So in this channel, I like to talk about reincarnation, I like to talk about healing, manifestation, and how to heal in all levels, not just in the body, but emotionally, physically, mentally, and in the metaphysical level. So why is that important? Because everything has a sequence, and I know many people don't believe in this, but you don't have the fears that you have just randomly. You don't have the desires you have just randomly. You don't have, or you don't do certain things that you do just randomly. It comes from somewhere. How come a 3-year-old is capable of doing amazing things that people say, wow, this baby has some good qualities? But the reality is, this baby came from a lifetime where that skill was developed in such a way that when he or she came to this new lifetime, it has already the skill to do it. My brother, I was born in a musician's family, and my dad was a multi-instrumentalist, and he plays a lot of instruments except the piano. So my brother, when he was about 10 years old, he said to my dad, I want to play, and he was like, yeah, sure, I teach you. And he was, but I want to play piano. And my dad was like, well, I don't know how to play piano. I know how to play sax, but I don't know how to play piano. But I can give you the musical notes. And he gave him the musical notes, and my brother was capable and able to find out how to start to play piano by himself. How? 10 years old, and he did it. I don't have any other answer but to say that he knew how to do it from another past life, so this is why he brought the desire to play the piano. So in the same way, someone who is singing or somebody who has like a really good qualities as an athlete, they will be capable of doing those things because are the things that their soul been training the most. But in the same time, it's going to be the things that are triggering you, not just in these 20, 30, 50 years of being reactive, but many lifetimes, 20, 50, 100 lifetimes, doing the same mistakes over and over. And when I find out that, I was like, what? Bro, I don't want to be doing the same thing. and I want to die and come back and do the very same freaking mistake again. I want to change that. And this is why I was very passionate about finding out why I can stop that. Is that easy? I'm not going to lie. It requires a lot of awareness, because if you have like this speed doing rounds in this way, and then suddenly you want to go the opposite, it's going to take a lot of energy. It's going to take for you a lot of attention, a lot of awareness about yourself, and self-realization of what you've been doing in this mechanical, robotic consciousness that is keeping you trapped in the same cycle over and over and over. Plus, we could do it, but we have so much external things that are preventing us to do it, because the people who knows this, they're smart, and they know if they get your attention, you will not be working in the most important person that exists, that is you. Only when you change, everything will change. And it sounds ridiculous because we want to change the outside world, but it's fighting against an illusion. You only can change everything when you change yourself, and this is when changing this assumption works. But for that, you need to know that you are working against thousands of years of mental conditioning. So you need to go first slow and start little by little, analyzing and realizing what are the things that you are doing in a robotic consciousness, and get some tools, because you are really fighting against dark forces. Like, I don't want to use those words because it sounds so weird, but this is what it is. If it was so easy to fight against that, everybody will do it. And I see that a lot of people is struggling with that, and then they want to give it up, and then they just let misery take over their life because they believe they cannot do it. And this is horrible. This is why I am so passionate about this, because when you are there, it's horrible not to be able to see anywhere else and finding a solution, but there is a solution. You have the capacity to take the charge and your power back in your own thoughts, and is where everything will start to change. And to stop to react to the things that you react is very difficult because we want to blame the outside world. And I believe, and I mention this all the time, this is the very first excuse the universe, God, whatever you want to call it, is using for you to push you to change, because it's not about to have the manifestation, it's about who you will become when you get that manifestation. Are you going to get rid of your impatience? Are you going to get rid of judgment? Are you going to get rid of anger issues? Are you going to get rid of all those lower vibration emotions? Because to get something, you need to at least be neutral, and if you do a lot, probably reach higher levels, which is harmony, love, flow, forgiveness. That those are higher vibration emotions. So you see, it's the trick about becoming something better. It's not about what are you going to get, like the manifestation. When you get it, you will forget about it. Like, okay, $10 million, and then you will be bored. But the person you became stays with you. And I find it funny because, I know if I use the trick of, get your SP and do this trick for your SP, I will have millions of people watching. But this is not the point, because it's the same tool for every single thing in your life. Money, relationships, health, profession, self-esteem, everything the spiritual rules are the same for every single situation. But we believe when we get that person, we will be happy. We believe when we get $1 million, we will be happy. We believe when we get this and that, we will be happy. But not, if you don't become happy on the way, if you are not happy now, you will not be happy when you get that thing. Because if you are not happy, it's because there is things blocking that energy of your life. So it is very important that when you are trying to manifest, don't focus so much and to reach the manifestation. Focus on the enjoyment of transforming yourself. And when you do that, it's like you are letting go and you are operating not from lack but from inspiration. And when you do that, things come to you more easily, and you will see, you will start to get things, and then to get the things is not going to be the amazing like success. The success is about transforming yourself. So I give you a lot of information. This is a lot for you to practice the next days. And if you like this video, please like, subscribe if you want to hear more wisdom of this type of source, let's say it, and click the notification button, because otherwise, YouTube. And that's it for today. As always, I wish you a day full of miracles. I will see you next time. Bye bye.